Welcome. You are watching this video. Right before I said that you were watching this video, all that there was presence, a present awareness. As soon as I used the language, as soon as I said that you are watching this video, this pure awareness seems to have split into a watcher and a video. The language seems to be hiding that awareness. Now look at another example. Look at a wall nearby. Look at the wall nearby without thinking or using language. Now as you're looking, try to experience the wall with your body. Try to directly experience the wall. Experience it directly. What are you experiencing? You're only experiencing yourself. A present awareness is experiencing itself. But as soon as you say that I am looking at a wall, then you create a story with the use of language. Now that story hides the awareness. The story becomes the focus of our attention. This awareness is the great enigma of our lives that's hiding in plain sight because we use language. Now let's do another interesting experiment. I'm going to show you this image. Look at the image without thinking or using language. Keep looking at it. Now, describe what you're seeing. Now you'll say, I'm looking at a glass of water. See how the use of language and belief in the language split the awareness that was purely there before. The language acts as a veil and it covers that underlying awareness. Awareness is all that there is. You are all that there is. Look around you. It's just you looking at yourself. You are constantly looking at yourself. You are in love with yourself. You are romancing yourself always. Except when you use language, memory, belief, or imagination, then a reality appears to be created, a story, and we get pulled into that story. I am looking at the wall, I am watching the video, I am looking at a glass of water. These stories now dominate our experience. All you did was simply labeled this awareness that's always there, and labeling of that awareness creates the illusion of a reality, of a different kind of experience, of a person who is experiencing a separate object. But all that there is you, in love with yourself, romancing yourself. Now do this quick exercise. Put one hand over the other and focus on the touch sensation. Now you can do this after the video is done. But when you stay with the touch sensation long enough, what you experience is yourself. You'll notice that the touch sensation slowly starts to fade in a matter of less than a minute. And all that you're experiencing now, when you focus on the touch sensation, is yourself. So this is what happens in the awake state. Now you might say, what about deep sleep? You are present in the deep sleep. There is a present awareness. So when you wake up and when you're able to talk about it, you say, I was there. But see how that truth of your presence is hidden by a new reality that you create by language. So what do we say about sleep? I experienced nothing. Now that story dominates the true underlying reality. That underlying truth is the great enigma that is you. You are always present, experiencing yourself, romancing yourself, blissful in your own presence, blissful in yourself. That's why a lot of monk traditions talk about staying with silence. In silence, you're not using language. So in silence, you are in touch with your true self. See that? But look around. All that there is just you. You are the one overflowing everywhere. The awareness is all that is shining. in bliss. Now you might say, why do you call it a bliss? Where is the bliss? It's bliss because you want to keep going on. You do not want to stop. You want to keep living. Now, as a confused person, instead of living in the truth, what we do is we create stories, and we are chasing these stories. We are looking for that bliss, that bodily pleasure, that chocolate, that ice cream, money, power, all kinds of things. We are looking for bliss in the stories we are creating. But we know what bliss is. That's why we are looking for it. And only bliss can know what bliss is. We are that bliss. But we create stories and chase for it in the stories. Once you experience the true bliss, that true presence, the original bliss, all of these sexual pleasure or food or money or power starts to feel like cheap entertainment. Once you taste that bliss of your own present awareness, there's no going back once you taste it. Everything else starts to appear to be poor quality entertainment. So get in touch with this true bliss. Once you see it, you cannot unsee that. Once you see that language is the veil that covers the true reality, the great enigma, that is you. You as pure presence, a present awareness. Once you see that the language is what is covering it, you'll see the truth. So do not think like a mathematician or a scientist with logic. Think like a mystic. The mystic lives in the present moment. The mystic lives in the invisible realm. The mystic lives in silence. When you think like a mystic, when you see under the layer of language, under that false reality, the illusion, you can see the truth. You are that great enigma of our life, hiding in plain sight. Thank you.